Good morning, everyone. Namaste. Welcome who's joining fresh for this practice of Hridaya Hatha Yoga. So we'll be practicing until 9:45 and then allowing around 15 minutes for any sharings or any questions that might have arisen or Hatha Yoga or anything regarding the upcoming retreat. We'll be exploring Pranayama. So we'll be practicing some Pranayama techniques at the end of the asana section of the class, and then a final relaxation and meditation. So, and it was very systematically brought about by Patanjali. He described pranayama in his 8 limbs of yoga as the 4th limb. So after the moral codes of yama and niyama, and then asana, the posture practice, comes pranayama. So we'll be practicing it after the asana section. And in English, pranayama is a Sanskrit term, and prana refers to life force or energy, chi in Chinese medicine, that which pervades, the yogis believe, everything, all matter. And it's very closely linked to the breath. It's not the breath itself, it's what's encapsulated, what's in the breath. And it's even in our food, which is short-lived. However, prana is everywhere. And so the yogis, through much practice, realize that through breath expansion, ayama means expansion, through breath expansion, it enables us to absorb more and more prana, more and more life force, more and more energy into our being. And so through asana, our energy channels, our nadis or our meridians, you could say, and then opening through this pranayama practice to more and more energy, more and more life force, and then really becoming more and more transparent to the universe. So this principle of correspondence, this the man is a small universe and the universe is a large man. So this understanding that we are not separate from the entirety of manifestation and practiced so diligently by the yogis that we may then open ourselves to more and more calmness of the mind, more and more harmony at the level of the mind, a greater mental concentration, and also many benefits at the level of the physical body, much healing, relaxation, openness. So the benefits are very long listed. So we'll be practicing some techniques today in our Hatha Yoga practice. Okay, so this is enough words, I think. Let's prepare ourselves now for a Hatha Yoga practice, bringing any props that we might need, cushions, anything to really care for the physical body, most definitely, but also this sense of relaxation so the energies can flow naturally. So let's come to the front of the yoga mat. The feet are parallel and approximately hip width distance apart. It's as though we're kissing the earth with our feet, feeling connected, grounded. We can bring the palms along, and we'll softly close the eyes, as is encourage throughout this Hatha Yoga practice as much as possible. If dizzy, and even here we can begin to interiorize, to relax unnecessary tension. Tensions in the abdomen, in the belly, shoulders, behind the eyes. We consciously relax. And from the heart, we offer the fruits of this Hatha Yoga practice for that ultimate peace, ultimate freedom of the spiritual heart, for that unconditional love, for self-love. And may our transformation be for the benefit of all existence. Lowering the palms by the sides. Resting here in the magic of the present moment, beyond any to-do lists, any need to be showing up in a certain way, dropping masks, dropping our veils. Resting as the witnessing presence. We'll begin this Hatha Yoga practice with the first warm-up exercise, the rotations of the head and neck. And we begin this practice, please being aware of our own left and right as I'm not mirroring you. So we begin with this lowering of the chin towards the chest, and the chin moves towards our right shoulder. First in slow, ample rotations of the head, taking care of any injuries. And the awareness is on the movement itself. Present. Spine is straight. We can begin to move the chin towards the left shoulder. Slow, ample, conscious movements. Finishing the round we're on, bringing the head back to a neutral position, closing the eyes as we rest in awareness, allowing the echoes of this first forming exercise. We may notice fine vibrations in the neck area, the arousal of Vishuddha chakra, the energy center at the level of the throat, purity, an expansion of our being. As we maintain the witnessing presence, we'll continue with the second warm-up exercise, the set of 5 double hasty movements of the head and then obliquely back towards the right, back. Continue in our own rhythm, the neck, honoring the physical form. And we dissolve the last round into stillness. We're aware to perceive the echoes of this warming up of the neck and the arousal of Sahasrara, the crown center, the 1,000-petaled lotus at the crown of the head. Union with the divine. And we'll continue this morning's practice, moving forward now to the 4th warm-up exercise, the lateral flexion of the spine. We may like to widen the stance of the feet a small amount. And we're moving only the shoulders up and down. And then, if this is comfortable, we can increase the speed and the movement becomes like a dance of the spine. The abdomen is fully relaxed. And that will do. We can dissolve the movement into stillness. We're aware to perceive the echoes of the 4th warming exercise. Vibrations, free flow of energy running up and down the spine, through the torso. We're aware, present, alert. As we wake up the body naturally with love. And let's continue moving forward now to the 6th warm-up exercise, the inhalation as we raise the arms up and bending back, exhaling, folding forward. So the feet are parallel and approximately hip-width distance apart, connected, grounded to the earth, bringing the palms to the heart. If dizziness appears during this performance, please open your eyes and cease the movement. Always aware. And we inhale through the nose, raising the arms up, arching back, relaxing the shoulders and the neck. And then in our inhale, coming up with a long spine, opening the heart. Continuing now in our own rhythm, remaining aware. And completing the round you're on, coming back to a neutral standing position. Aware of the waking up of the energies up and down the legs, the torso. The body is becoming more and more light, more and more transparent. The present moment, the awareness of our entire being. And we'll now perform the 7th warm-up exercise, the stretching of the thorax and spine. So we take a nice wide stance, wider than you think, 3 shoulder widths distance apart. The feet are at a 45-degree angle, and we bring the palms to the tops of the thighs, fingers facing outwards, thumbs facing in. And we, from here, take a deep inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, we bend the knees, coming forward, exhaling through the mouth, creating elongation through the spine. And when we can no longer hold the breath comfortably, we exhale and come back to the beginning. Continuing in our own breath, in our own rhythm. If it's not so comfortable to have the hands so close to the hips, you can move them further down the thighs as long as there's length in the spine. Finishing one round. And when we've completed the last round, coming to stand in a neutral standing position. Eyes closed, as we observe the echoes of the seventh warm-up, allowing a free flow of energies. The awareness of our entire being, meaning alertness, aliveness. The body. And let's continue with asana portion of today's practice. We'll begin this morning with Talasana, the tree pose, in which the feet are around meters apart. The spine is straight and the back of the neck is long. So to the sides of the body in a big arc, opening the shoulders slowly. And then when we reach the full expression, with the arms parallel as close to the ears as possible, we can relax the shoulders. Palms are facing each other. Making any final adjustments. Kaya staidium, the immobility of the body. Relaxing. Allowing an open attention, an attention free from analytical thought. We drop the mind. Acknowledging the arousal of Anahata chakra, the heart energy center. Humbleness, gratitude. And we open ourselves to these being universal energies. They're not just my personal energies, they're universal energies. Universal love. Self-love. And if effort appears, instead of bringing attention to the effort, we rest on the background of stillness. Who am I? With awareness, we gently bring the arms down in the same way that we brought them in. Nice big arcs laterally, slowly, slower than you think, with awareness. Remaining with the eyes closed. Allowing and observing the echoes of Talasana, the tree pose. You may notice energies running up and down the hands and the arms, as though we've been bathing in cosmic love with the awakening of Anahata chakra. An openness to qualities of the heart, the universal qualities of the heart. Compassion, kindness, a love for ourselves, a love for all existence. Remaining alert, present. We'll continue now with Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose, in which we're bending backwards slightly. So if you do have pain or a lot of discomfort in the lower back, please use your palms on the lower back. So we stand with the feet around shoulder width distance apart, between hip and shoulder width distance apart. You feel for yourself how that is for your body. And we can begin by bringing the palms. We'll perform this in 3 performances. The first one is very good to have the palms on the lower back as a support. And in this first performance, we'll be acknowledging the activation of Svadhisthana chakra, which is the second chakra, the sacral chakra, the water element. So we'll be acknowledging the arousal of Svadhisthana chakra. In the second performance, we'll be acknowledging the universal qualities of Svadhisthana chakra. And then in the third performance, we'll be resting in stillness. Even if the body shakes, we rest in stillness. So we begin with a nice long spine, and we begin by unraveling from the cervical area, so from the top spine, then the middle, the lumbar is last. And also, as we do this, we're pushing the hips forward and contracting the buttocks to protect the lower back. So we lengthen through the spine and we unravel the cervical, middle, thoracic, and lumbar, pushing the hips forward and contracting the buttocks. Not pushing, going towards where we feel comfortable. And that will do, coming back with awareness, resting in stillness, chakra, the storehouse of creativity, the release of any stagnation of sexual energies at the level of chakra. Fully aware and present, for pushing, honoring the physical form. We may continue with the second and third rounds with the palms on the lower back, and this is very good. Alternatively, we might be able to bring the palms gently up, stretching through the torso, and from here we unravel from the cervical spine, the middle spine, pushing the hips forward, contracting the buttocks. And we gently come up, maintaining an inhalation and exhalation through the nose, never holding the breath, bringing the arms down to our sides, acknowledgement of Svadhisthana chakra, the divine nature of the sexual energies, divine creativity. Resting, relaxing. And we'll continue now with the third round with awareness, placing the palms on the lower back, taking care or bringing the palms up, unraveling from the cervical spine gently, resting in stillness. The body shake, yet we remain still, alert. And that will do, coming up with awareness, with care. And we rest, taking a deep inhale through the nose, relaxing as we exhale. Aware to perceive the echoes of Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose. The enlivening of Svadhisthana chakra, the water element. Releasing any stagnant energies at the level of Svadhisthana. Feeling of joy, the divine nature of the sexual energies. Who am I? Is arising, whatever emotions, thoughts, sensations. With a sense of curiosity, with fascination. We'll continue now with Trikonasana, the triangle pose, in which we take a wide stance with the feet. And at Hridaya, we keep the feet parallel. So not turning either foot, keeping the feet parallel. And we begin with the yin performance, so the left side performance, raising the arms up laterally at the level of the shoulders, palms facing down. And we begin with a little movement towards the right, so your right, moving out, and then we move the whole torso and the arms simultaneously. This arm can lightly rest above the knee or below the knee. Please don't put any pressure on the knee itself. It's very good to just hover the right arm, and you can the left arm, the palm is facing outwards towards the left, aligning the head and neck, bringing the chin towards the chest, then bringing it back a little, finding stillness. Coming with an open attention, an attention that embraces the present moment. And we acknowledge the arousal of Manipura chakra, the fire in the belly, in this receptive performance. So opening to receive these attributes of Manipura chakra: determination, inner will, and we open to the universal qualities of Manipura chakra, that universal will, a self-confidence that is universal and from within. Asking, who am I? If the effort appears, we rest in stillness. And that will do. With awareness, we come slowly up. Position for the awareness phase. We're aware to perceive the echoes of the pose of Trikonasana in this yin performance, opening to receive the energies of the fire element, determination, trust, a universal trust. Maintaining presence, awareness. We'll perform now the right side. So opening the stance of the feet. Feet are parallel. Raising the arms up at the level of the shoulders. Maintaining a nice inhale and exhale through the nose, a natural breath. We make a little movement towards the left with the torso. And then the arms, the torso, move towards the left, taking care not to rest on the left knee. Looking up at the right arm, palm is facing out, and aligning the neck with the spine. Relaxing unnecessary tension, finding a balance between effort and relaxation. Kaya staidium. Opening our attention beyond analytical thought. Yang performance. Opening our being to radiating the qualities at the level of Manipura chakra. Determined, trusting. And we open ourselves to these being universal energies, not my personal energies. They're a universal trust, a universal will. Who am I? And we rest in stillness, bringing attention to stillness. And with awareness, we slowly and gradually come up. Returning to a neutral standing position. The eyes are closed as we continue this exploration inward, aware of the echoes of Trikonasana, the triangle pose in this yang performance. Balancing and harmonizing at the level of Manipura chakra, radiating determination, trust, universal trust. Observing, witnessing, the magic of presence, of me here now. Resting in resting in stillness after a effort, a conscious effort. So let's now come down to being seated on our mats for a performance of Janusirsasana, the head to knee pose, in which we begin seated in Dandasana. Please sit on a cushion if you need to take care of the lower back. And we can remove the flesh from the sit bones, connecting to the earth, resting here for a few moments, allowing the physical body to completely relax. And Janusirsasana is also a polar asana, so we'll perform the left side first and then the right. So we begin bending first the right leg, and the right heel comes, the right sole of the foot comes to the inside of the left leg. And here we can feel to balance the sit bones on the earth. We can then twist our torso towards the bent right leg. And maintaining this twist, we then lower the torso towards the outstretched leg, taking hold maybe of even the knee or shin, whatever is available to us, as long as we can maintain this twist of the torso, the openness of the heart. We may take hold of the ankle or the foot. And then finally, this arm can come, the right arm up and over. And the forehead then moves towards the knee. We relax here. Kaya Staidium, the immobility of the body, induces the quietness of the mind. With an open attention. The arousal of Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, in this receptive aspect, open to receive support, stability. Opening to the universal qualities of Muladhara, the earth element, universal rejuvenation, infinite rejuvenation. Who am I? With awareness, with love, we begin to raise the torso up. Taking care of the right knee, we straighten the legs. Resting in Dandasana, the stick posture. Aware of the echoes of the head to knee posture of Janusirsasana. Energies are running up and down the left leg, the left side body. The enlivening of Muladhara chakra in the receptive aspect. Receiving support, vitality. Maintaining an alert presence. We'll continue with the yang performance, in which now we keep the right leg straight and we bend leg, bringing the left sole of the foot on the inner thigh, moving the flesh from the sit bones if needed, so we have a connection with both sit bones. We twist the torso towards the left, and as long as we maintain this openness of the torso, it really doesn't matter how far we or how deeply we stretch. What matters is this opening and a relaxation. Bringing finally the forehead towards the knee. Relaxing unnecessary tension. Kaya Stayiriam. Finding stillness. An open attention. A full embrace of the present moment. An openness to radiate vitality, groundedness. And opening ourselves to these being universal energies. They're not my personal energies. Universal rejuvenation. Universal stability. And we rest in the inner asana, the pauses after inhalation and after exhalation. With awareness, we come back up with love. With care, we straighten the left leg. And the stick posture. Aware to perceive the echoes of Janusirsasana, the head to knee posture. Feeling the lengthening of the right leg, energies running up and down the right side body. Harmonizing the yang and the yin aspects of Muladhara chakra. A universal vitality and rejuvenation. We'll continue now with a performance of Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand pose. So in which we come to lying on our backs. Please only move with awareness and care during this asana, creating space for the neck, maintaining a long cervical spine. And from here we can bend our knees, bringing the heels towards the buttocks. And we raise up the hips, rolling the shoulders underneath the body, creating a stable base. And then from here we can lower muscles, we can bring the legs up. Now remaining in an angle like this, a 60-degree angle with the palms on the hips, is still a very good inversion. Or even with your legs up the wall. So please do not push if you have any pain here in this 60-degree angle of Sarvangasana. Alternatively, bringing the palms on close to the spine at the back, not touching. The chin or the chest comes towards the chin. And there's a relaxation. The feet are relaxed, approximately shoulder width distance apart. Neck is relaxed. Face is relaxed. Finding stillness. And open attention. A full embrace of the present moment. The arousal of Vishuddha chakra, the throat chakra, purity, refinement. Opening to the universal qualities of the ether element. Who am I? And we rest in the background of stillness. Of the asana with the same amount of awareness that we entered, slowly lowering the legs, placing the palms as we lower the torso, slowly, always keeping the head on the mat, using the palms like a brake, engaging the abdominal muscles, slowly lowering the legs, always remaining with the head on the mat, resting, allowing the sublimation of the energies from the lower chakras to the higher chakras, from Manipura, from Svadhisthana and Muladhara chakras, raising up through Vishuddha chakra and beyond Sahasrara. We are aware, witnessing all of the energies. And with presence, awareness, let's come to a comfortable seated meditative posture for some practice of pranayama. So please, you can sit in a chair if you like, as long as you are comfortable, bringing cushions to support the body. So taking a few moments to settle into an upright position. We will begin practicing Samavriti Pranayama, and this means an equal breath pranayama. And I'll explain as we continue, bringing great calmness of the mind and openness to our being. So as we begin any practice of pranayama, we begin with 3 ventilation breaths. Lower abdomen to the thoracic region and to the upper chest, and then exhale through the mouth, coming forward, exhaling all of the air out. So we can begin in this way, a deep inhale through the nose, inhaling deeply to the lower abdomen, the middle, and then exhaling, coming forward, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And once we've completed these 3 ventilation breathings, we can come to an upright seated position, straight. Your eyes are softly closed. Maintaining a witnessing presence throughout this practice. And this Samavriti Pranayama entails inhalation, part breath, sometimes called the square breathing. And we'll begin inhaling in some moment 4. So we can count also using our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll hold our breath for 4. Crystals. So during the full retention, we can contract this mula bandha to the same count of 4, and then we exhale to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, and then we hold the void retention, so no air in our lungs, also to the count of 4, and in which time we can also contract mula bandha. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we'll continue with this equal inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. So it moves like a square. It's an equal breath. Samavriti and a same essence. So we can, relaxation, there's no need to count quickly or somehow reach high numbers. We will increase a little the counting, which I'll instruct. The essence here is to bring awareness to the breath, the expansion of the breath, as we maintain the witnessing presence, holding the breath, contracting Mula Bandha to the count of 4, exhaling to the count of 4, and holding the void retention and contracting Mula Bandha to the count of 4. And we continue like this, 4, 4, 4, 4. If there's any sleepiness, tiredness, you can bring more verticality to the spine, awareness to the ascension of the energies from Muladhara, rising up as we pulse Mula Bandha, the raising of the energies. A natural count, around 1 second for each count. And on the next inhale, you can increase the count only if it's natural for us to the count of 6. Inhalation, 6 hold. So contract the muscles of Mula Bandha to the count of 6. If this feels strained or a forced effort, to 4, if we increase to 6, coming back to 4, 4, 4, 4. Completing one final round. Count inhaling to 4. Returning to a natural breath. Dropping the technique of Samavriti Pranayama, the square breath. Simply resting, observing any changes to the mind, a sense of openness, transparency at the level of the psyche and the physical body. The calmness of the mind. An increased concentration, and the activation of the parasympathetic nervous system is rest and digest. And maintaining the awareness of our entire being. We'll now lie down for the final relaxation for Shavasana. So clearing a space on the mat where we can fully relax, be warm if we need a blanket or any cushions to prop up our knees. Ears, feet are relaxed, the palms are facing upward. And we remain relaxation, conscious relaxation. Bringing the awareness to the left toes. And we scan the left leg moving upward. The left leg is completely relaxed. And we bring the awareness to the right toes. And we scan the right leg, moving upward. The right leg is completely relaxed. We bring the awareness to the left fingertips, scanning the left hand, wrist, moving upward. The left arm is completely relaxed. And we bring the awareness to the right fingertips, scanning the right arm, moving upward. The right arm is completely relaxed. We bring the awareness to the buttocks, relaxing the buttocks, relaxing the perineum, the sexual muscles are relaxed. We relax the pelvis, relaxing the abdomen, we project the awareness to the lower back, relaxing the lower back, relaxing the middle back, and the upper back is relaxed. We relax the shoulders, we relax the chest, and we open the heart. Courage to live constantly with an open heart. We relax the throat, we relax the neck, Relaxing the chin, the jaw, the tongue is relaxed. And we relax the eyeballs, forehead is relaxed, brain, and the right side. Who am I? Slowly, gradually, we invite a deepening of the breath to the body. Wiggling the toes and the fingers, rotating the wrists and the ankles, having a beautiful stretch. We can hug the knees, releasing tension in the lower back. And rolling to one side, resting for a few moments. Finding a comfortable seated position for a few moments of meditation. Closing the eyes. The spine is straight. As we rest in the echoes of this morning's Hatha Yoga practice and practice of Pranayama. Body is relaxed, mind is relaxed. The awareness rests in the middle of the chest, a little to the right. The breath is natural and light. Allowing short pauses after we inhale and after we exhale. Resting in these pauses. melting deeply into these pauses. And allowing the mystery of this existence to marinate through our entire being. Inquiring into the very nature of existence. Who am I? Beyond the common need for a rational answer. Maintaining the awareness of the heart. This recognition of the sacredness of life. And so we conclude this morning's Hatha Yoga practice. It's alive for you. Good morning, everyone. Are there any questions? Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Where are you joining from? Oh, wow. So the time zone is not so different. Oh, good. Very good. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. And know that we're Monday to Saturday, 1 hour of meditation online. Very good. And then the silent retreat is coming up shortly if you're interested in 3 or 10 days, an at home online retreat. Thank you for your sharing. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions or sharings, of course? It's quite the regular crowd. A bit chilly there. Mm-hmm. Where are you? Oh, wow. So in the north? Oh, very nice. Thank you for joining. Yeah, it's beautiful to have you here. Yes, the mornings are quite cool. We had a little bit of rain, which cooled things down, but now it's very hot. I'm sorry? Yes. 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 There's a saying that if you're too hot, you should burn to death, and if you're too cold, you should freeze to death. So it's about this maintaining, balance and equanimity no matter what temperature is happening externally. So it's quite a practice. Yes. Lovely to see you. And Candy, you have a visitor on your mat? Oh. I'm currently living here at the school, taking care, yes, of the school at Mazunte, yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's very beautiful. And we hope to be reopening on August 7 at this stage, obviously depending on many things. But August 7, hopefully with Module 1 in Spanish and English, and Module 2 in English. So it's quite exciting that we'll be offering the full modules for the first time in Spanish. So it's very beautiful. We have some beautiful Spanish speaking teachers. And yes, so maybe you can visit us from all. Sister dog Candy. Also have temporary long-term custody of a friend's dog. It's quite beautiful to be an auntie. And Berenice, welcome. So we have a few more minutes if anyone would like to ask specific questions. Oh, thank you, Berenice. Thank you for your beautiful teachings. Have a great day. Oh, it's a pleasure to be here with you again. And Sahaja will be leading morning meditation tomorrow at the same time. So that's quite a gift for all of us. And then we'll be back next week on Monday, and the silent retreat begins on Friday of next week. So 3 or 10 days in Spanish and also in English. Have a wonderful day, everyone. So there is a treat. No, there won't be the 7 till 8 morning meditation. It'll just be the online retreat offering. There are recordings, obviously, on the YouTube channel. So if you feel inspired, you could join any of the recordings there with any of the teachers that you feel a resonance with. So this is always available during the retreat. And also the Hatha Yoga. So if there's any of the practices that you really enjoyed, you could replay some of those, and then maybe even some of those that you didn't enjoy so much. If you want to dive into some resistances, you could also look at that with an open heart, with compassion and love. Yes. Great. Thank you for your questions and your sharings. What's the dog's name? Buddy. That's so sweet. Aww. He's very sweet. Yeah, they're the best yoga practitioners, aren't they? Dogs. Thank you.